Hi, it's Janice Stanfield, and I'm here with a dear friend of mine from the professional speaking world named Karen Mccullough. And Karen Mccullough has been hired for years by big companies. And I'm curious, what were they hiring you to speak about before at their conferences? And what has changed? Because the topic today is what's next now? What was before in your business?
I speak on the generations in the workplace and I speak on change. But they hired me to open. I'm an opener. And I think that, of course, they love the topic of change. That's a great opener. But basically, what they wanted me to do live is to get the party started, to get people engaged, to have them excited that they're at the conference, to interact with each other, and to really start the conference off in a good way. And that's really how I've been used for the last at least 10 years.
Do you think people hire you as a content speaker, as an entertaining speaker, or as an entertaining content speaker, or what do you call it? Because you do much more than kick off the concert with energy and fun. You connect people with generational or cultural differences. That's what you do in that keynote.
I think for me, I think it's a combination of all three. I like content and I like working on relevant content. So I'm always changing up the content. So it's really like just what happened yesterday. And I like to tell a story from the news or something that gets people, oh, this woman really knows what she's talking about. But I also like to get them into it, and I like to make it very interactive. So I put some quiz shows. I'll have a game that goes through there. At the end, I have, well, when we were live, I had a killer game. And when the game was over, everybody's a winner and people are laughing. And I like to end it very positively. So I'm always looking for the video clip, the interactive piece, something that's very pop culture that maybe only 10% of the audience gets. The ones that chuckle and laugh, they're my people. So I'm always mixing it up. And I think that, to be honest with you, I think that people book me for my style. You either like me or you don't. And I feel like that is really what my secret sauce has been.
I have seen Karen, and what she does is huge. And it shows on your demo tape. You know, you dance, you move, you have fun with the audience, you're unpretentious, and it puts everyone at ease right away. Now, with this question of what's next, would you just tell us what you've been doing during the pandemic and how that's changed?
Well, I have a great team of, I have a videographer who is my sidekick, and I have a marketing director who has really pushed me and encouraged me to create some online courses. So we created an online course right at the end of last year called How to Create and Deliver a Killer Keynote. So it was my whole idea of creating a keynote. And we just finished one on growing your personal brand, because I believe that for speakers, I think your speech, your programs, and your brand, they fit together. So I'm enjoying coaching. So I ask people to take my course before I coach them so that we have the same language. I give it to them at a pretty good price. And I am working with a lot of people right now who are wanting to create an interactive online, maybe Zoom program or whatever. And so they're tapping into my creativity, and I'm helping people create the content, discover the problem that they're solving, go through all of that, and then add the creativity, add the secret sauce. So I think I have found my sweet spot because I look forward to these coaching sessions. I look forward to doing this. So I feel like this is probably going to be a big piece of my future.
What is it that is the sweet spot? What are you looking for in your ideal clients and situations?
I think that people that come to me know me. They've seen my websites, and they've seen a lot. I have so much on YouTube, so that they have a respect for what they're going to get. And I think that is the clarity that's necessary when you pick a coach, knowing that I'm going to make you at times uncomfortable. I've had people email me that, okay, you're very honest. I needed to hear this, and I still love you. So I realize sometimes my directness, it takes a thicker skin, but I do it out of love. And I've been told that I care a lot, that they feel it. So I hope that's going well for me. But here's the thing. When I was on the road, when I was traveling, when I was speaking, like last year, I didn't have time for this. The coaching got in the way because the stage took so much of me. And I have time. And the funny part about it is I'm loving this. I love getting to know these people. I look forward to the call. I'm helping them wireframe even their websites, where it's going beyond the keynote into marketing. And I'm getting to know people on such a deeper level that I did not have before. So I'm not sure where 2021, 2022 is going to take me, but I hope that I continue on this path.
As you look at what's next, what's the trail of breadcrumbs that you want to keep following?
I didn't think of it that way. You know, when I get up in the morning, I sit and I pray and I ask for God to show me a path. And so the breadcrumbs, as you're speaking, maybe this is my path. This is maybe where I go next. So I'm just going to keep following the path. I'm going to keep clearing my vision and hoping that I go in the right direction. But I have to wake up every day excited about the day. I have to wake up every day with thinking about a new idea. And so as long as the creativity keeps flowing, maybe a book comes next, you know, maybe a workbook comes next. So I'm not sure. I just know that I have to continue on the path.
Your enthusiasm for helping people create the kind of success that you created for yourself is really exciting to you right now. That it's not about creating more of your own, it's about helping others right now.
And the interesting thing is, because I do speak on the generations, and I've really taken the time during this last really 4 months with the election to study Gen Z, with the 23-year-olds and under. And it excites me because I believe our programs, as a keynoter, as a presenter, as a person who puts on programs for people, I think we have to adapt and we have to say goodbye to some of the old things, you know, and we have to be open to this new way of connecting and communicating. And so I think that studying the generations has really been a benefit for me, and it's helped me grow, and it's helped me challenge some of my old beliefs and move forward. I have a really good friend, Crystal Washington, and Crystal, she's a millennial, and she pushes me. She just got me to join a new social media group called Clubhouse, and I'm on it now all the time learning, and I think I'm the oldest person in there, and with a group of millennials and Gen Zs. But it's interesting because I think that one of the things that's different about me is I'm open. I am open to putting myself out there, to learning new things and letting go of some of the things that don't work.
Can you name something you're letting go of?
I'm letting go of perfectionism. I'm letting go of worry. I'm letting go of fear. I'm letting go of having to know exactly what the future is and knowing my plan. I am letting go. That's a big deal for me. We want authenticity. We don't need perfection. So for me, I'm letting go of all those fears that I've had for so long, and I'm enjoying things so much more.
So who's your ideal coaching client right now?
My ideal client is someone that has been on a stage. I'm not good with newbies because there's a lot to learn those first few years of speaking. So my ideal client is someone who understands audiences a little and who is ready now to commit, to focus on their expertise, to niche it down, and to not be afraid to try some new things. And I have learned that the speaker is not the hero, the audience is the hero.
And a follow-up question about your ideal clients, is it only people who are looking to get on stages, or are you wanting to help people do what's needed right now with groups, which is do it online?
I'm working on the virtual and online, and it's interesting because I'm now getting people who aren't all speakers too. I'm getting a lot of directors of teams who want to be able to be more interactive and who want to be able to have better meetings. So it's not just this whole idea of speaking. So I'm doing some of my corporate clients, helping them be more authentic and more real, and how do they conduct a meeting. So it varies, but I do love working with speakers.
Anyone who's looking at a speaking coach right now, if you want to be in the speaking world is existing on the internet right now. And if we can't figure this out, we won't be able to stand when things come back. We need to figure it out this way. Would you agree with that, to be able to do it now, where you are, as you are?
Yes. Funny story. I did a live November 18th, I think. I don't remember the date, but I did my first live presentation, and they had me wear my mask. So it was like very, very sanitary, from the hands and the temperature and all. And when I went into the room, it looked great. And she said, now you'll have to wear a mask when you speak. And I never thought, oh, I have to wear a mask. But I did an hour and a half with a mask on. And what's funny? I saw the audience's eyes. They were great. They were interacting with me, even though they had their masks on. And I forgot I had a mask on. I just charged ahead, and I got a booking from it, which was interesting. So mask on, mask off, be yourself, be real, give all you can give.
So how can people get in touch with you if they've just heard their next speaker for their next online conference or meeting, or they've heard their coach? What's the best way to get in touch with you, Karen?
Karen at KarenMcCullough.com. Yeah, Karen at KarenMcCullough, McCullough.com.
What do you see as a silver lining of 2020?
So much. I think we are all so grateful that we're here. I think that we've all learned so much more about ourselves. I believe that the earth is better. We're not driving as much. So I think that there is such a healing going on right now. I think there's more compassion. I think that we're focusing on what matters. And I think that in the end, this is going to be something that has really inspired and invigorated all of us to get to a better place.
So everyone, thank you. Thank you for watching. And if this is your coach or your next speaker for your big event, get in touch with Karen McCullough. You will not be disappointed.
You are great. Thank you for having me.